Urbanization is seeping into the habitats of many plants and animals. It is one of the biggest threats to the environment, and now the savannas are in danger of habitat fragmentation, a process where habitat loss occurs. The savannas are important to many of the world's species and biotic factors such as buffaloes, wildebeest, plain zebras, rhinos, giraffes, elephants, warthogs, lions, leopards, cheetahs, jackals, wild dogs, hyenas, vultures, termites, and aardvarks. Other biotic factors such as plants and decomposers include grass, red oat grass, stargrass, lemongrass, shrubs, acacia tree, and baobab tree. Acetobacteria and termites are decomposers in the savannas. The organisms here are very dependent on each other. As certain species overpopulate or begin to go extinct, the whole food web will be affected. As you can see in the food web diagram, the producers are grass, red catgrass, and the acacia tree.
We know the arrows in the food web show the transfer of energy. Animals such as grasshoppers, harvest ants, topi, termite, warthog, dung beetle, and hare are primary consumers that eat the plants to obtain energy. Next are the secondary consumers, herbivores that include gazelles and impalas who eat grass, while the other secondary consumers, carnivores, eat the primary consumers. Finally, the tertiary consumers are at the top of the food web, such as lions and cheetahs. They are all carnivores that eat the primary and the secondary consumers. The food web needs to stay balanced for the ecosystem to survive. Too many or too little of a given animal will unbalance the food web. For many of the species listed or shown, climate, average temperature, precipitation are key abiotic factors.
The average temperature within a savanna is between 70 and 90 degrees. The climate is warm throughout the whole year, and the savannas receive about 4 inches of rainfall in the dry season, winter, and at least 20 inches of rainfall in the summer. The two diverse seasons make it one of the most unique ecosystems. It has a very dry season and a very wet season. Therefore, it is considered to be between a grassland and a forest. The savanna have several different limiting factors. A limiting factor is an environmental factor that causes a population to decrease. Wildfires are a very important limiting factor. If wildfires are not present in an ecosystem, then the savanna would transform into a forest due to the unavailability of grass being grown, since the trees are covering the sunlight needed to grow.
Wildfires cause for trees to be scattered and hence allow for grass growth. Also, the availability of water during the dry season is also a very important limiting factor. During the dry season, many animals have to travel miles before they can reach a stream of water. Only those animals whose systems have adapted to this will be able to survive. Lastly, precipitation. Precipitation is a density-independent factor, so it doesn't depend on the population of an ecosystem. Too much rainfall will wash away the nutrition in the soil, thus only select plants can survive in these conditions. In the savanna, different organisms have different relationships. Ants and acacia trees have a mutualistic relationship.
In this relationship, both the ants and the acacia tree benefit. The acacia tree provides the ants with a habitat, while in return, the ants provide protection for the trees against predators.
Other organisms like lions and hyenas have a common holistic relationship. The lions hunt down animals and the hyenas feed on the remains because they are scavengers. Mosquitoes and lions have a parasitism relationship. The mosquitoes suck blood from the lion and the lions carry more diseases as a result. A predator and prey relationship would include cheetahs hunting down gazelles and lions hunting down wildebeests. Humans are urbanizing the savanna for tourism, hence causing many of the organisms to lose their habitat. Also, poachers in the savanna hunt down animals, which can possibly increase the competition for food. Human manipulation in the savanna is a major factor in the ecosystem. Humans try to stop the fires which are needed to clear out land. Humans also relocate animals, remove grass and trees, which unbalances to the food web.
Human urbanization, such as houses and buildings, have increased competition within animals for food and other natural resources. As the food web becomes more unbalanced, and many of the animals are extinct or overpopulated, with so many naturally existent limiting factors, the savannas need the title of Certified Protected Wildlife Area designation. Without this, human urbanization and tourism would devastate the savannas. Many species of animal live there that live nowhere else in the world, in Africa's savannas. So, many of its animals are so well known, like lions, and elephants, that we must protect them. Since these animals are unique to the savannas and only to the savannas, we must preserve their habitat so they do not become extinct. Their absence will cause great problems in the savanna food webs. These animals are already affected by drastic natural limiting factors. We shouldn't add to the problem. Please help us and sign this petition.